So hey guys, welcome back to more Sanskrit Fridays, and today we're gonna be ranking down my 10 most favorite characters of Assassin's Creed. Now I wanted to do an Empire discussion video, but I really wanted to do something new other than just speculating about Empire. And yeah, so let's get this shit on, shall we? And just to remind you guys, this list is just my personal opinion. So if you don't agree with it, just don't comment down, hate comments that I know, like it's just my own personal opinion. You guys can have your own opinion. There's nothing bad. And yeah. So number 10 on my list of top 10 AC characters is Arno. Now Arno is just an epic character. I mean, he's just charismatic, and I most of people won't really agree with it that he's not that good, but he is an awesome character. I like him, but like he kind of was a bit bland in Unity, but in Dead Kings he was awesome. Like during the start of Unity, also he was kind of the kind of more like Ezio, more like a joke person, but as like his Elise's father gets murdered, he kind of becomes more boring as the game progresses. But really, if there's another game made on Arno, I will be more than happy to play it. So number 9 on my list of top 10 AC characters is Adewale. Now most of people won't really agree with this because really you will think that Adewale is just completely shit. He just cares about freeing slaves and all that. But no, I like Adewale. I know that Adewale was a bit bland in AC Freedom Cry, but he was very great in Sanskrit 4. I really liked that he was very loyal to Edward and he helped Edward out in situations, and really was an awesome character. And like especially in Assassin's Creed 4 when he went off, I was really sad that he went off because like we won't really have that much fun adventures with him with the naval thingy and all that. And I really miss Adewale, but in Freedom Cry he was more boring, I guess. But in Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag he was very loyal to Edward, and that's what I like about him. And yeah. So number 8 on my list is Desmond Miles. Now obviously you will agree with me that Desmond Miles is an awesome character, but in 3 he was a bit bland, and I know it's kind of a stressful situation. He had to, protect Earth from the incoming solar flare. Like in AC2 and Brotherhood, Desmond was awesome. He was confused of what the hell is going on, and I really liked about him. And like he also made a lot of jokes, and he didn't really took anything seriously, but seriously his character progressed pretty greatly. But after Brotherhood he kind of became more bland. In Revelations and 3 he was pretty bland, but really I really miss Desmond, and he was a very great character. And yeah. So number 7 on the list of top 10 AC characters is Leonardo da Vinci. Now obviously Leonardo da Vinci will be on this list because he was an awesome historical character. I really liked him, and he was very loyal to Ezio. He helped him out, and I really loved him. And seriously, his relationship with Ezio was one of the great things of the Ezio trilogy, and really the one of the greatest moments in the Ezio trilogy was also when he hugged him. And yeah, and I think the last time we see Leonardo da Vinci was in Brotherhood, and after that I really miss him. He was such an epic character. I liked him. He's just an awesome character. I love Leonardo da Vinci, and really he's just sometimes a bit jokey, sometimes a bit he's sometimes a bit serious, but just it really he's one of the greatest historical characters and one of the greatest friends of Ezio, and he's also one of my very greatest characters. So number 6 on my list is Jacob and Evie Frye. Now most people won't really agree with this because they think like, yeah, Jacob and Evie Frye are forgettable and they're a piece of shit. But I really love Jacob and Evie, especially Jacob. He liked to make jokes and goof around, but they were very forgettable and they didn't have much of a backstory. That was a bit down point about them. But on that, they were really hilarious, and I really liked that Jacob made us laugh, and I really loved them. Evie was also such a badass assassin. She really wanted to find the piece of Eden, and she was really a charismatic character, and I really love I really love both Jacob and Evie, and they were just both epic characters. So number 5 on my list is Haytham Kenway. Now obviously you will agree with me because Haytham was just an badass Templar. Obviously he's not an assassin, but really I loved him because I really liked Haytham. He's comedy, and one thing I liked about Haytham is that he wanted to get the mission done no matter what happens. And that's one of the great things I liked about him. And really he was a bit of a uh, you know I guess hot-headed guy. Like he kind of in one of the AC3 missions, like he says, I mean, how can we ride in this piece of junk ship? And really I liked his jokes. He was just a charismatic character, and I really liked his relationship with Connor. And his death was also very well produced. And I really liked Haytham, his character progression, everything. And yeah, number 4 on my list is Shay Patrick Cormac. And Shay is just an amazing character. I really like he's charismatic, and he also likes to make jokes, and he's funny, and he's very loyal to the assassins. But like the assassins kind of ask him to get the piece of it, and people die in Lisbon. There's a huge earthquake and stuff. Then he changes his mind, and that's one thing that I like about Shay is that he actually didn't really wanted to join the Templars. It just of the conditions that he had to, and he really wanted to don't let. I mean, he didn't wanted innocence to die, and really wanted to teach the assassins that power isn't everything, and don't take control of the piece of Eden, and they are very dangerous. He wanted to explain to the assassins. And Shay is a very meaningful character, and I really would like another game with Shay, just to end off his life and everything, because I guess Shay should be killed by an assassin. I don't know if he'll be killed by an assassin, but yeah, Shay was an epic character. I freaking loved him. And yeah, so number 3 on my list is Edward Kenway. Now obviously everyone will know that Edward was an epic character. He had the jokes, and he also had kind of seriousness. I really liked him. Kind of he was both Jacob and Evie, just one character. He was just a great character. He was ambitious, and he really learned at the final thing that fortune isn't gonna buy you everything, and your friends and family is more important than fortune. And really his story, Ubisoft very focused on Edward's personal story more, and I really loved Edward from the beginning till the end. He was just, I liked his character progression, and especially towards the end of AC4 he was just an awesome character, kind of more like Ezio, or more kind of a wise man. And I really want another game with Edward, just see that how he changed, and like he does a lot of things even after 4. He goes back to London, sees his family, then travels around the world to learn about the pieces of Eden, or the strange first civilization artifacts. And I would really love a new game with Edward, and just Edward is a fucking badass character. So number 2 on my list is Altair Ibn La'Ahad. I have no idea how you spell that, but Altair was an awesome character, and just he did a lot of things for the assassins. He was just the man. He was became master assassin when he was very young in his 20s, and really he was an awesome character. Like AC1, you can say he was a bit bland, but I really liked his. He was a bit badass, and just he. One thing I liked about him is that like during the start of 1 was that he didn't care of anyone. He just kind of more just defy the orders of the creed, and just to complete the mission. I don't know why was he like that, but he was just an epic character. His character progression was also pretty good, and you can see him more great in Revelations. Like you can really see how much things that he did for the assassins. And yeah, and even like there was also a book came out about Altair, and if you read it, it's just an awesome book. And like Altair was just such a meaningful character in the Sanskrit series, because he was the first character that we played as, and he was just an awesome character. He was just fucking badass, and seriously, Altair is just an awesome character. So number one on my list is Ezio Auditore da Firenze. Obviously, you know that Ezio is the best character in the series. I just fucking love him. He was just an epic character. He just had, jokes and complete badassness and seriousness, and his character progression was epic, and he really loved him. He was just an awesome character with the Ezio trilogy and all that. Maybe because he had more time with him in the trilogy, and yeah, he was just an epic character. I don't know what to say. He was just, I mean, I don't know, man. He was just kind of very like nice, and he had the jokes, and then he became more serious. He also was, thought that in young that everything is stupid and just want to run off, do things with his brother. But you can see at the end of Revelations the difference of him being an old wise man looking for, education about the assassins that came before him. And Ravi Ezio was also a meaningful character. He did a lot for the assassins, and Ezio will always be my favorite character. Even though if one character beats him off, still he will be number 2 or number 3 on my list. But Ravi Ezio is just a fucking badass character. He's epic, and yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed the top 10 list of AC characters. I'm just gonna put up the honorable mention of the characters which did not make it in top 10 but still are freaking great characters. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video, like and subscribe if you did, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.
If a man plays the fool, then it's only fools he'll persuade, but appear to be the devil. And all men will submit.
And would you be the devil?
For an audience. Aye. All a big show.
Do I know you from somewhere?
Don't you recognize me? It's me, Mario!
Uncle Mario?
Ezio, what a surprise to see you here.
I thought you had sent for me.
Never. News of the Villa attack has spread across the city. We were certain that you were dead.
Not yet. I am still very much alive.
The Borgia must not discover that you escaped them.